Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessedness Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we're reading from A Day at a Time, June 14th, Reflection for the Day. Somewhere along the line, as we become more involved in the program, we reach a sharp awareness of the growth value of honesty and candor. When this happens, one of the first things we're able to admit is that our past behavior has been far from sane or even reasonable. As soon as we can make this admission, without shame or embarrassment, we find still another dimension of freedom. In my gradual recovery, am I expectant that life will become ever richer and ever more serene? Today I pray. May I know, even as I take that mighty first step, which may be the first real honest move I have made in a long time, that honesty takes practice. My old, deluded, head-tripping self is as different from the honest self that I must become as night is from day. May I realize that it will take more than just one gray dawn to change me. Today I will remember, honesty takes practice. That's cute. More than one gray dawn. And that is true. There was something that I wanted to say right off the bat, and I got distracted by the one gray dawn. But I will say this, without shame or embarrassment. And I think that our disease voice is very shaming and very heavy-handed. And that I think I had to spend a long time working program and learning it, the principles and everything, to start to come to see myself and my failings, and actually with counseling and coaching too, without shame or embarrassment. Because it's one thing to be able to say what I did and own it in a fifth step, but then to feel like you want to just crumble from like the mess, the wreckage that you've caused. And there's another one where you start to learn that honesty becomes freedom. It's just that I think it's that psychic change. It's the transformation of self. I remember what I wanted to say. My disease thinking is one of loopholes, and maybe everybody's looks a little bit different, but I had it with my eating, but I also know that it was very evident, or I'm actually, since working through so much of it with my eating, I could see it coming out in other ways, in just the way I lived my life, in relationships, in like finances, and anything. It's just like, I would buy low fat ice cream because then you can eat what you want without the calories, which is kind of like not real. In a way, it's like, well, it makes you think that loopholes are possible, and it caused me to try to find maybe other ways where I could get around reality. And so I think that's part of my living amends to myself, and just in relationship, is not skirting around reality, not looking to find the calorie-free option in life, the experience without the pain, that kind of thing, of just taking things as they are. And I guess that's a form of acceptance, Acceptance is the answer to all my problems, and the humility of just calling something what it is. And when something's hard, to be kind enough to myself to say, yeah, like, this is hard. It's not like I shouldn't be experiencing this. I should be tougher. It's not any of that judgment that we're hearing at the beginning, where the shame comes from the judgment excuse me, that we have of ourselves. We get to outgrow that, and I get to uncover this kindness towards myself in the way I choose to live honestly. And sometimes the pain that comes either from the honest choice or from cleaning up the wreckage of the past. And to have the patience and compassion with myself to sit in that discomfort and to sit in that pain, but also with the lightness and the hope and the joy of finally living in integrity with who I was made to be. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.